What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you guys have requested this Jimmy High Roller video. Apparently it is his best video. So we're gonna find out. It is called When Trash Talking Goes Horribly Wrong. So we're gonna find out. We all know you love a trash talk video, but before we do, guys,
smash that subscribe button. Otherwise, I'm gonna make sure you're on MJ's hit list.
yeah, because we just watched a Michael Jordan video, guys, about him getting angry at people.
Yeah.
So watch out, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, pushed him. Is he injured?
This clip will go down in the Basketball Trash Talking Hall of Fame. Not because Devin Booker's trash talking worked, not because he actually backed it up or anything, but because of the absolute obliteration that was.
No, he's saying the Luka special as if Luka dives on the floor a lot. He's trying to take the piss. So I'm guessing Luka might be known for being on the floor. So you tried to violate Luka. Basically, Luka caught a stray for no reason.
Oh.
Hence why when trash talking goes horribly wrong.
Follow. Devin Booker did not know it at the time, but this is where it all ended. A video taken moments before disaster. This is the text my brother sent me just moments before witnessing the biggest playoff basketball monstrosity I've ever seen in my entire life. I didn't believe him, so I had to tune into the game myself. And sure enough, there it was.
Oh my god, they're getting battered.
Oh boy. In what world is this even possible? A record-breaking 64-win Suns team, fully healthy, is getting dog-walked in a Game 7 with their season on the line.
64 wins.
Points.
Wins. That's 64 wins, unbeaten, I think he said. Sorry, let me hear that again.
Is this even possible? Oh boy. In what world is this even possible? A record-breaking 64-win Suns team.
So they won 64 games without losing.
Oh my god. Wow.
And they're getting dog-walked against Luka's team.
Shame.
Fully healthy is getting dog-walked in a Game 7 with their season on the line.
Wild.
Okay, well, I wasn't able to watch the first half, so I'm assuming those measly 27 points had to have come from Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I mean, there's no way they just didn't score. Huh. So, after all that trash talking, all that hooping and hollering, after going up 2-0 in the series, this was the best the Suns had to offer? A couple weeks ago, I made a video about how the Nets, and specifically Kevin Durant, had one of the worst playoff meltdowns in recent history. But, we got a new contender. Of all the players in this year's playoffs, Chris Paul had possibly more to prove than anyone else. After a career of bad luck and, quite frankly, bad playoff performances, NBA fans were eager to see if he could lead his team to the NBA Finals again and redeem himself for their collapse last season against the Bucks. But at this point, we should have known better. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Lose an NBA record 7 consecutive Game 7s, and shame on everyone. Why am I even watching at this point? But it's one thing for Chris Paul to fall apart in a Game 7. For one reason or another, he's been doing it his entire career. But the entire Suns roster, how does the 1 seed, the best regular season team in the NBA, fall apart this badly with their season on the line? In the first half of Game 7 against the Mavericks, the Suns' starting 5 combined for 15 points on 29 shots. Luka Dončić, by himself, had 27 points on 12 shots.
Look at that. So the X's are where they missed the shot. Green is where they hit. So Luka outperformed basically the entire team.
Chris Paul and Devin Booker combined for a whopping 3 points in the first half.
That's
3 points. Even worse, those 3 points came from the foul line. Neither of them made a single shot. By the end of the game, the Suns starting 5 mustered up just 37 points in 143 minutes on the court.
Wow.
Luka put up 35 points in just 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an NBA game in my entire life that was over halfway through the second quarter. The only reason why Luka didn't drop a 50-point triple-double on these boys was because the man was on the bench by the third quarter, prepping for the Warriors in the next round. In this series featuring the Suns and the Mavericks, Luka had more points than pure scorer Devin Booker, had more assists than league-leading assist man Chris Paul, had more rebounds than 7-foot center DeAndre Jordan, and had more steals than Defensive Player of the Year runner-up Mikal Bridges.
Just watching this makes you realize how valuable Luka is. And we did watch the video, guys, about the trade.
Yeah.
This just makes it even more wild.
Yep.
How are you trading this guy when he's doing stuff like this?
Forget that. How's this Devin guy cussing our boy Luka? Luka's just a chill guy and he's an amazing player who is possibly going to replace LeBron James.
Yeah, you know what? You could tell Luka took it very personally when that guy made that
joke. What are you trying to say? Luka just like...
He's on the floor. Yeah, rubbish,
doesn't do anything.
The man beat the Suns so bad, the franchise had to write an apology letter to their fans. Devin Booker spent the 2022 NBA season building a solid MVP campaign, having the best season of his career. Yet, somehow, when it mattered most, Booker put together the worst playoff game of his entire career. The man didn't even put up a fight. It's like there's no fire in him. He's not rising up in these big games. And this big game mentality is what separates guys like Luka and Giannis from others. Sure, these guys are vastly more talented than their peers, and that definitely helps. But just as valuable as their skill set and physical tools is their will to win. Luka Dončić would rather die trying than lose a Game 7 like this.
You know what it is? Some people just, they don't know how to perform when performance is needed most. Like when you, I don't know if you guys heard, like there's been times where people, you know, they train for boxing fights, and then when they walk in that stadium and they're in that ring with, you know, 70,000 people watching them, if it's a fully, you know, sold out stadium, they crumble and they don't perform as they do in training. Same with footballers. Like it happens in sports, and I feel like there's some people that have it and don't break. Basically, they're very cool-headed. They don't care how many people watching, where they are, how important the game is. They will just deliver.
You know what? I think it depends on your background as well. Like, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo. He was poor. He played with no shoes, I believe.
Yeah.
And look at him now. Yass, he got flown from Greece
to the NBA.
His family were back in Greece. He had nobody here. During his free time, he had no friends. He would play basketball. I don't think we've looked into Luka's history.
Not yet.
We should.
We should.
But we'll see what his story is. But I feel like when people have a different upbringing, shall we say, they're more hungry for the game. Same like Mike Tyson. We've watched Mike Tyson's history and that made him hungry for the game. These are exceptional players compared to these. I'm not saying these other guys are not good, but it like differentiates between good players and legendary players. Yeah. Luka's going to be a legendary player.
He is. Statistically, he's up there right now.
There we go.
The man won't back down to anyone, and he has the game to back it up. I mean, seriously, is there anything better in sports than a superstar who plays better under pressure? A player that can take the trash talk, spit it right back, and make you regret it. Luka said it best after their Game 5 loss against the Suns. Do you know how confident you have to be to say this out loud after going down 2-3 in the playoffs? This killer mentality, almost like a basketball hitman, taking names and seeking revenge, is something you're either born with or you aren't. Players like Luka, Giannis, Jimmy Butler, Ja Morant are all cut from the same cloth as guys like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Larry Bird. There is no end to what they will do to win. It's almost psychotic at times. Not every night will be some monumental performance, but you can guarantee that they'll go down swinging. We often wonder why some players, although extremely talented, seem to never step up to the plate when all the chips are on the table.
They crumble. Hard to say, but they do. Some players just do.
While some players rise to the challenge and love every moment of it, others shrink under the mounting pressure of these career-defining moments. It's intangible and immeasurable, but it's there. And the thing about guys who don't have it is that they tend to underestimate the guys who do have it.
Yeah.
In the 90s, NBA players were legitimately scared to trash talk Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, they already knew that there was a slim chance he wasn't going to dismantle them. But at least if they kept quiet, Michael might just spare them from embarrassments in front of friends and family.
Yeah.
Everybody's tough when they're up. And wouldn't you know it, come Game 7 when the Mavericks were up, Devin Booker was quietly sitting on the bench with not a single word to say. Which really makes you wonder if Devin Booker is cut from not the same cloth as the Kobe Bryants of the NBA world, but from the same cloth as the Chris Pauls of the NBA. There's nothing wrong with that. CP is one of the greatest point guards of all time. But if you're relying on him to close out a game with everything on the line, you might be in some trouble.
Actions speak louder than words. Some people talk, some people act. And Luka, in this case, acted and absolutely destroyed them, clearly.
Yeah. For him to be like, for this guy to mention that Luka's cut from the same cloth as MJ.
Yeah. And Kobe and all these legends. Yeah. Larry Bird was there as well.
Bird, that is a massive compliment.
That is a massive compliment.
Yeah, it shows his potential as well for the future.
It's actually wild.
Patrick Beverley has been on a Chris Paul slander campaign for the last few days, and whether it's true or not, he spoke about how NBA teams aren't all that worried about facing Chris Paul.
CP3, is he going to be a Hall of Famer? No question about it.
Yeah.
Right? No question about it. Do guys in the NBA go to sleep early the night before playing the Phoenix Suns? Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
You mean as a team, or would you talk about Chris Paul individually?
Chris Paul individually.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
I'm going to Steak 44 over there in Phoenix. I'm going to have me a nice little wine, probably sweat it out, and the pregame shoot around and get ready for Chris Paul. Steph Curry, I'm going to bed at 8 o'clock. Mom, don't call me.
Yeah, if you're waking up knowing you've got Steph Curry and KD and those guys in the game next day, you're making sure you're getting full rest.
No, but I swear MJ used to go play golf.
Yeah, but
hours before he played the game.
He is the Terminator.
Yeah.
He's the guy that people are scared of. You don't sleep. Do you know what I mean? He's the top guy, but he's saying I'm guessing, I don't know who this guy is talking, guys. Comment below. I'm assuming he's a pretty decent player from the sounds of it. Is he a Hall of Famer, this guy? I don't know. But it sounds like he's someone that's good, but not legendary. And so for the normal player, not everyone's a Steph Curry. Not everyone's a LeBron James.
But when you know you're versing these people, you're going to make sure you go sleep.
As someone that's up and coming. Do you know what I'm saying?
A girl, don't call me. I'm locked in right now.
You have to lock in.
It's two different monsters.
Yeah.
That's all.
And although that's really rich coming from a guy who spent the last 8 years getting spanked by Chris Paul, I think there's probably a lot of truth to what he's saying. Chris Paul just doesn't have that hitman mentality that other greats have. And Devin Booker may not have it either. This whole Game 7 collapse, and even going back to last year's finals, reminded me of that clip from a couple years ago where Devin Booker was complaining about getting double teamed at an open gym. Instead of embracing the challenge, he became frustrated with it. Instead of welcoming the double...
That's the difference between a legend. So imagine Michael Jordan getting double teamed. You think he's going to cry, oh, why are you guys teaming up on me for?
He's going to attack the next game.
He's going to love it. He loves it. He will push himself and he'll end up having them both on the floor. But that's the difference between a softie, I guess, and someone who's, like you said, cut from a different cloth, who wants it, who's hungry for it. You don't care if it's 3 guys on him.
Team to enhance his game. He complained about it. Some fans often say Devin Booker is the closest thing to Kobe Bryant in today's NBA.
Hell no.
But don't get it
Just
twisted.
from this video,
because you want to know what Kobe Bryant said when he was getting double teamed?
Was people double teaming you during pickup?
Oh yeah.
And what do you think about, like,
say you got to send another one?
That's the mentality difference.
I don't care how talented a player is. If he doesn't have a cutthroat, get out of the way, I got this mentality to his game, he will only get so far. 2 superstars don't just happen to score 3 combined points in the first half of their biggest game of the season.
They gave up.
It's one thing to get out to a slow start, but this is the result of a player who lives and thrives off of big moments, having a field day with 2 players that can't help but to freeze up in big moments. Either you have it or you don't. Some players lack it, some players are honing it, and some players are made of it. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, until next time.
Great video.
Very good video. I like that a lot. Guys, what's your thoughts on the statements made? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you agree with me on facts on what we said? Be interesting to know. I truly think you either have it or you don't, like what he said. Guys, also don't forget to subscribe, recommend what you want to see next, and for now, peace out.
Bye.